This broadcast of the Fall 2008 Town Meeting is underwritten in part by the A.D. Makepeace Company. A.D. Makepeace, practicing good corporate citizenship in Wareham since 1854.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're a little past the hour of 7, but people are still coming into the auditorium, so we're going to give them a few more minutes. But I wanted to address the body prior to that, to remind everyone, anyone who's not a voter of the town of Wareham, you need to sit in the first, I believe, 5 rows, Madam Clerk, first 5 rows in the center. We've had some problems, I've had some complaints about guests, about visitors mingling in with the voters. And not that I have a specific objection to that. However, when it comes time to a vote, you can appreciate the problems that that may entail. So, and I'm just looking, we have 3 tellers. Thank you for volunteering again this evening. I'm going to ask the tellers to please keep an eye on the body. If you don't see anyone with a hand stamp, please direct them to this area. And just to put everybody on fair notice, if our guests do decide to move around the body to areas that are not designated for them, they will be asked to leave, and I will consider corrective action for the future too. It's a privilege that this body extends to our guests, and I simply request that they not abuse that privilege. I see 2 tellers. We have 3 tellers. We can take a quorum count in preparation of the commencement of this evening's warrant. Okay, for the quorum count, tell it to my right, please.
82.
82 in the center.
133. 133.
133.
Yes.
And to my left.
102. 102.
102. Thank you. At the present time, there are 317 voters in the auditorium, which means that we can vote on all articles before us this evening. Let's see. Just go over the announcements very quickly. No parking in the fire lanes. You're subject to having your vehicle towed. Please turn off all cellular telephones or pagers, or at least turn them to silent or to vibrate, but no noise from those items, please. Let's see. Roll call of department heads. And while I'm looking for my list, one of the tellers requested, ladies and gentlemen, that when you vote by hand count, in other words, when you hold up your card, please hold it up as high as you can. It would be good physical therapy for you, I guess. And obviously, if you have a problem doing that, certainly we understand. But the tellers have found it somewhat difficult sometimes to see cards if they're not being held as high as you can hold them. So please help our tellers out. Roll call. Administration. Animal Control. Board of Assessors. Accountant. Building Department. Zoning Officer. Inspectional Services. Town Clerk is here. Collector, Treasurer. Community and Development. Economic Development. Conservation. Council on Aging, Data Processing, Emergency Medical Services, Harbor Master Shellfish, Board of Health, Library, Municipal Maintenance, Water Pollution Control, Planning Department, Police Department, Procurement or Purchasing, Board of Selectmen are here, and I have seen school department representatives here. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ladies and gentlemen, I was remiss last evening. I forgot a good friend of mine.